And on real estate tips for Tuesday, seller paid closing costs or seller concession. It's money that's paid towards the closing on the buyer's behalf. Generally, but not always, it's applied to the buyer's closing cost. So seller concessions allows the buyer to legally roll those closing expenses back into the home loan. As an example, let's say the seller wants to net or take away $200,000 on the sale of their home. As a buyer, you have the necessary down payment. Maybe you need a little assistance with the closing cost, or you simply want to keep the money in your pocket for repairs or any updates after you move in. Using this scenario, the seller may consider an offer of $205,000 with $5,000 towards the closing cost. This really can be a win-win scenario for both the buyer and the seller. Due to increasing the purchase price by $5,000, the seller still gets their net target amount of $200,000, and it helps the buyers because they end up needing $5,000 less out of pocket at closing. Again, the buyer is essentially financing that $5,000 into the amount borrowed on the loan. Now, it is important to note that a potential downside to this approach is the house still has to appraise for that adjusted price. If for some reason the home doesn't appraise for that value, we're going to have a little bit of negotiations to do at the end. I hope this helps. Have a wonderful Tuesday.